Yo, this is Senior G telling you to tap in on Sundays to the Philosophy Show. Live at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on SoldierByBlood.com. Home of underground entertainment and the voice of the movement.
Make sure you tune in to the Philosophy Show, where all you have to do is pay for attention, and you just might learn something. Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Culture Shock Radio, Cuzzo FM, Tar Music, and the Tattoo Shop Radio. Remember, it still takes a village. We are Village Global Network.
King of the beast. Lord have mercy, mercy. She could have her way. I mean, Mel done everything did. Oh man, she could have it all. It's alright with me. Tell her.
Do what you wanna do, go anywhere you want. It's alright with me. You can have what you wanna have, get anything you want. Girl, it's all on me. We can do what you wanna do, go anywhere you want. It's alright. You can have what you wanna have, get anything you want. Girl, it's all on me. Let me be honest. I said I've been following you and your ebonics. You got me feeling some type of way, girl, you be on it. What's that you want? I don't know what it is about you, but I just can't get over your introductions. I'll be down to give you everything, girl. Hanging out wherever you like. We can go anywhere. Go wherever you like. You can do what you wanna do, go anywhere you want. It's alright with me. You can have what you wanna have, get anything you want. Girl, it's all on me. We can do what you wanna do, go anywhere you want. It's alright. You can have what you wanna have, get anything you want. Girl, it's all on me.
Give you a picket fence, house and silver spoon. Put my astronaut suit on and go get you the moon. Run you a bubble bath, snuggle and make you laugh. Love the dimples in your cheek when you smile and laugh. May I have your autograph? Your diabetes sweet, like a rose with no thorn. Beautiful, unique. How about a shopping spree? Everything for free, in everything you see. Courtesy of me. By the way, the name is V. You know my resume. Oh no, hell no. Look like a good day for me to get to know you and have a chance to show you. And if I get to know you, you'll be loving what I show you. Or we can cruise and take a flight on a private jet. If we choose, we play fight and watch the sunset. Picnic on the line. You having fun yet? Cause it's only just begun. I ain't done yet.
We can do what you wanna do, go anywhere you want. It's alright with me. You can have what you wanna have, get anything you want. Girl, it's all on me. We can do what you wanna do, go anywhere you want. It's alright. You can have what you wanna have, get anything you want. Girl, it's all on me. Girl, it's all on me. Girl, it's all on me. Girl, it's all on me.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Girl, it's all on me.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Philosophy Show at our brand new time, 2 p.m. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, everybody off church, you know what I'm saying, and y'all done woke up from that Saturday night turn up. Welcome to the motherfucking Philosophy Show! I'm here with the council, and I'm Tweezy the Don.
I'm Green Girl.
I'm saying.
Yeah. I haven't heard from my people, Daddy Rich, man, but hopefully I believe he's on his way. Hopefully nothing. I get worried when I don't hear from people sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. I'm trying to stay positive because I did reach out to him before this and I haven't gotten nothing from him. So it's kind of like I hope
everything is okay.
Yeah. So, but we gonna stay positive and we holding it down for Daddy Rich before we get here. The council finna hold you down because man, I'm feeling a good topic show today.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. I'm like, it's been a lot of stuff going on around me that I've been receptive to. Y'all, I know y'all, if you around me and y'all been, if you talk to me, I use receptive a lot because I'm starting to understand if you stay receptive to what you doing or to the Most High, however you getting down, you will be all right, mostly.
Yeah.
You still gonna go through the emotions, you still gonna go through that, but if you stay receptive, you're good.
You
You're
gotta
kind
be
of good.
open.
Yeah, you gotta be open to what's going on. It's just like, let's say it's one, hopefully I can say this right, but this is what comes to my mind. Let's say it's one way to get to this one particular spot, but before that one exit, it's a million other exits. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you like water, that one, you're going to get to that one exit, but you're going to go through all this other shit before you get to that, before you go out of it and get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I've been straight, like that's where my mind been. So I'm gonna go. First of all, we haven't been here since Christmas.
Before Christmas?
Yeah, I think before, like right before Christmas. So how have y'all holidays been? How has the holidays been?
It's been, for me, the holiday season is always rough anyway, and then honestly you get to a certain point in life and it's really just another day. It's just another day. Nothing stopped.
Yeah.
The world didn't stop. You would think that people would be kinder and nicer, and it's nothing different. The facade is higher.
Now let me yes. St. Floyd, talk to us. How was the holidays, Christmas, and the coming of 2024? And just to let people know, because I say holidays, I said Christmas. Yes, I particularly don't celebrate those days anymore, but I do acknowledge them because I can't be fake and act like I wasn't raised on
Yeah, and that's another thing I think a lot of people experience this time of year. You got so many people that see the holidays for what it is monetarily. And so when people are like, I'm looking for this feeling, you just looking for gifts. Like you could be around people if you choose to, and if that's the only time that you get to be around people, that's fine too. You can do that.
All day. You
know what I'm saying? And that's great for those that they still have those big families. Those families are probably way more close-knit, but there's a lot of us out here where this shit's just another day. Shit's just another day. Can I say something real quick? I got some people watching me. Shout out to my boy Steve. Shout out to Pharaoh De Niro. Shout out to Jim Dandy. You hooked me up. You put that battery in for your girl. You came in clutch. I appreciate you. And I just want to let people know, like, I am appreciative of those around me. I don't want anyone to think that I'm not. I really am.
Oh, yeah, St. Floyd. My holidays was great. It was straight up. I did some things, but
we ain't trying to shit on the holidays. Now, if you had a great time,
it was great. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Great. I ain't shitting on it. I just think it's about family.
I'm talking about me. I'm just talking about me. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna grant you that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna grant you that because we know we got some that will take the what you call the meaning.
What's it? Bah humbug?
Yeah. Away from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be expressed through love, and if you show love, that's what it is,
Yeah.
A new beginning. and the reasons why you here.
There we go.
All day.
Y'all got Rich probably out here still honeymoon. You ain't getting them callbacks. Him and his wife is being fresh. They being fresh.
I ain't mad at you. Well, I'm gonna say this. Christmas was great. I went to see my auntie.
Okay.
And for people who don't know me, my mother's deceased, so my auntie is like my mother.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mother. So
Okay.
I went to go see her. Then I went to go see my mother's mother, my grandma. You know what I'm saying? And it just woke me up, man. It just knew, you know, you know, everybody go through their life shit, so, you know, I know where my problems come from, and it definitely stems from my mother's not being in my life, as far as how I feel, and I understand that's just my feeling, but, like, just knowing, like, talking to my grandmother, and, she just bring back so many memories, because my grandmother is really, like, the first entrepreneurial, like hard-working woman or individual that I saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really, like, she masters and all that, and it goes to this. I wanted to ask her so bad, but I don't know how to ask her. Okay. And maybe y'all could help me with this. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember my grandma, because my grandma was hard on her brother, which is not, that's what she's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Doing a whole yard, I asked her for some money. You see what type of person I am. Mm-hmm. So if I'm asking you for something, it gotta, you know what I'm saying, it's equal to what I want. But I can't be asking you for some money, you tell me to do your whole yard and give me $20. Back and front, and I'm talking about I'm working, I'm listening to what you telling me, and I'm doing exactly what you telling me, and then give you $20. But I didn't say nothing. I accepted it. Then I understood, like, all right, if I'm gonna do work with her, then this the money I'm gonna get. This ain't the. Let me go get a job. Yeah,
that was what that was for you.
Right.
That was the motivation for you to get a job. See, when you talking to the elders and you ask them questions, they had some reasons for some shit. We wasn't supposed to know it.
Right.
And now, as I look back with my kids, like, because my favorite thing that my daughter said was, had I said this to you, because my grandbaby said something, I was like, you actually pretty smart there. I like that. that was good observation for a 5 or 6 year old. Oh, if that was me, this, that, and that. Well, baby, unfortunately, when you were 6 years old, your mama was still in her early 20s. My brain wasn't fully developed, and then I was always trying to figure out what I was supposed to do, because I was still growing up, so I didn't have the opportunity to understand that. So there are many instances where we do need to know from our elders where they was at, but they're not going to tell you because
they doing it.
Yeah, they not going to tell you nothing. They just going to do it.
All day.
And
I remember this saying that I was told, do as I say, not as I do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I understand that now. You know what I'm saying? But just on that note with the question that I want to ask, because I'm just gonna be honest. Her living situation, I'm like, was this what you was planning? Is this how your outcome of life at 80 years old? Is this where, you know what I'm saying? Is this where you want to be? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want to answer that, but I don't want to ask her I don't want to be disrespectful, kind of, if you know what I'm saying.
I think that's interesting that you said that, because I watched a video this morning. Like, you know how you scroll through Facebook and you just find you a little video? Mm-hmm. I found one this morning, and they were talking about baby boomers and the Gen X, and what do they call the newest ones? The greatest, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
So, and what the young lady was saying was, they talk about the mamas and the aunties and who they are today and what we used to have. Yeah. And she said, if you all look historically, which I've always taught, you know, you got to understand history, understand what's going on. Mm-hmm. If you look historically, the people that was born between the early 80s and the early 90s, they were born to baby boomers. The way baby boomers view life is totally different. But when you look at the ones that are our age, our lives are very, very, very similar to the generation before the baby boomers. Our lives are similar to their parents. And so now the children that we have, their lives are similar to the baby boomers. People are not understanding that each generation goes through these same things. So teenage pregnancy was a big crisis for our generation.
Right.
So much so that the government felt the need to get involved. That's why all our TV shows was that every show, it was not one show that you watch, whether it be Full House, Family Members, anybody, Family Matters, anybody, that had that one pregnancy show where the girl was pregnant and now we're scared and what we gonna do.
Right.
Well, when you think about it, the generation before our parents, they was all pregnant as teenagers. They was having full families starting at 13.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, for real,
and then you look at our kids, and the way they move is how our parents' generation moved. You know, as far as a format of life. The format for our parents' generation was, you go to college, you fight for this, you do that. These kids, they're not necessarily doing to go to college. They're doing the YouTube University. We're going to figure out how to make this life work. And they're more entrepreneurial than we were at our generation because we didn't see that as an option. So for us to understand, is this what they really wanted? We have to look back at what they was going through and what they was raised up into to see if that's what the outcome was. Our generation, you wanted to be middle class. You wanted to be a Cosby. You want to be middle class, have a nice home, everybody has a degree, and everybody has this comfortable lifestyle. Well, we did that shit, and all of us don't have it. And that's why we are scrambling like a motherfucker right now to try to figure out how we going to get that in. Because we have an understanding that retirement ain't what it used to be.
No.
Our kids see shit much different. They don't hold on to these jobs. They burn the fuck out. You know what? This ain't working for me. I'm going to go. Because they want to live and have their greatness now, as opposed to trying to fight to get it in the end. I don't know anyone in their 20s that could tell me exactly what they think their ending is going to be. Whereas we had an idea. We thought we was going to get older, have grandkids, help our kids with always a war. It was always a something. It was always an invasion. It was always something taking that comfortable idea away from you. So maybe that's where it is. Maybe what they thought they were going to have got pulled from them, and now you have what you have, and you're just grateful for what you have.
But that's still not. That's why I don't want to ask the question. That's why I want to know, though. I want to know. I would want to tell my kids. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in a situation just like now, you know, I can talk about did I think I was gonna be in this situation family wise? Fuck no. I thought I was gonna have a woman, we was gonna build all this shit. We can work it out if we love each other. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. And then the goal, if you with the right individual, supposedly, then the common goal is to make this happen. So you're not really gonna be focused on bullshit. Yeah. That's what keeps you. That's why. Well, I'm going way off the subject, but it's still like this. Because in a relationship, it's the sex, then it's the actual reality of fucking life.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Sex and the lovey-dovey shit, that is shit that's really, you know, that is important, but you make it important.
You have to make it important. That in itself is a job. So when they ask these older people, like,
but wait a minute before we go there. But this is what it is. This is the point of it. You can't just be focusing on that. You have to have other goals, which is a lot of other goals that you can have as a couple in this world.
In this world.
You know what I'm saying? So if you more tripping off another goal, the sex part gonna come into that situation how it go, because y'all gonna be on some other shit, not just at home going to one job, coming back. She listening to these dumb motherfuckers talk shit, so that's all she talking about, and you listening to what these dumb motherfuckers talking about, because that's all they talking about.
Right.
And now y'all talking about the same dumb ass shit because you ain't on shit.
And taking it out on each other, and it ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck you got going on.
At all.
Because you can't. That's okay. Wow. Let's talk about it, because that's where I stand with all this male versus female shit. Because let me tell you something. What I just say, if you are a human being at 35 years of life and you still out here dating and trying to be with somebody, you cannot expect shit to be sweet for anybody. If shit was sweet, you didn't live life. Shit ain't sweet no motherfucking word for no motherfucking body. Let's just say that.
And you can be
different. Like, it's like this. If you aware of the differences, if I'm aware of our differences,
Right.
I'm aware of your differences, and this relationship's period.
No matter what kind of relationship.
Then we can respect each other on a level, long as you honest. But like Green Girl was talking about before we got on here, you have to motherfucking recognize that ain't not one of us is perfect, you son of a bitch. None of us. We can all blame shit on everybody.
Nobody's perfect. So what the fuck is it that you want? What you looking for? Because when you come into these situations not knowing what you want, you can't be mad at nobody else because it wasn't what you wanted. Because what the fuck did you want?
Weirdos.
Straight up, what did you want? What was you looking for? And that's any relationship, not just romantic relationships, friendships. Hell, even with family. What the fuck do you want?
Because if you just want me to come through and say I love you and act stupid, then the stupid part I might not going to be able to do.
Right.
I might not be able to do. It all depends. If it fucks with my shit, I can't be stupid. Now, if it's some shit that you doing and you don't want me to tell you about it, I can play as dumb as fuck. I can do that.
I can do
as long as it don't affect me, I'm just being real.
I can do whatever you want. And I think that people have to have a certain level of empathy for one another. And that goes for all, again, this is not exclusive to romantic relationships. This is for familial relationships. This is for friendships. This is for business relationships. If you are not capable of having empathy for one another, then what are we really doing? And empathy is not just on your terms.
Yeah.
I can be understanding to your shit if you could be understanding to mine, but I don't have to accept your shit, no matter who the fuck you are, because you feeling away. Because you don't do that for anybody else when they feeling away.
All day.
If you go cherry pick some feelings, we can all cherry pick them motherfuckers around here. That go for anybody.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. All right, y'all. That's how the motherfucking... Oh yeah. Then we go back. I did the Christmas. I didn't do the New Year's. Because that was definitely... because... Every year I try to bring in the new year as I'm going to bring in the new year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I was definitely in Kentucky.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? I was definitely there. I was, so that Friday I hit this bar, lounge, whatever it was, club 2 days in a row, Friday and Saturday. Friday was super dope. Saturday was all right. Sunday I stayed at the hotel. But that's what I would have done anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was solo bolo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up in this bitch and I bring in a new year, and it was just like, it was, man, I put it all up to the Most High. I said, because I was trying to press some shit, because so basically, somebody had to, like, that's why I said I've been receptive. So I was pushing on something with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to really get into it. And they was like, you doing too much. And my answer, because, you know, I didn't take it offensive. I said, well, shit, I'm used to doing so much to get what I want.
Mm-hmm.
When I lived, that made me, right? But that answer, her saying that made me, okay, I'm doing too much for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just have to be receptive. That's all I thought about. Like, okay, so I need to pick and choose when I do certain things. I've been knew that, but at the same time, you know, when you a goer, if you an ant or you a lion or you going, you just going, period. Mm-hmm. That's what feeds you. But if it's not efficient and it's not worth it, it's still good, but it can bring bullshit back to you because it ain't for them. And that's the shit that we be going through on a regular.
Their boundary. Yeah, now you've pushed their boundary and they can't handle it. And it's
you go.
And it's okay
to
tell somebody, hey, this is outside of what I can handle. And it's okay to accept.
Yeah.
This is outside of what they can handle. Yeah. It's the communication in between that fucks everything up. Because everybody ain't ready for what Green Girl got. Yeah. But then I might have some shit where I ain't ready for what you talking about. And I ain't too shy about, hey, wait a minute.
Right.
I don't think that's for me.
All day.
You know, so.
It's transparency is everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, so since we talking about that, before we go to this Well, we're gonna go ahead and go to because we leading right into it as we normally do.
Okay.
So last show we discussed changing things. You know, this week we talking about changing people. But if you want to check it out, you can subscribe to the Philosophy Show on Facebook or Soldier by Blood Television on YouTube. And as Green Girl always say, we on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that shit, man. And shout out to Village Global Network. Thank you to everyone that's supporting us from Australia to Dubai. We love y'all. Thanks for the support. But we finna talk about changing people because it's just been happening with me like back to back, like hard choices.
Oh wow.
Hard, but if you stay receptive to what you're doing, it's not that hard because people bow out real quick. When it's that time, they'll bow out.
I like this
especially
topic.
When it comes to me, they bow real quick.
I like this topic.
So so changing people. And we'll start. Well, let me go to what was we just talking about that I wanted to talk about? Damn. Hold on, let me see. I think it's on here. So, well, anyway, I'm gonna go to the question. It'll come back to me. Green Girl, since you amp, I'm gonna go ahead and start with you. What was you thinking though when I said that?
When you said changing people, my first thought is you can't. People change themselves. But you can definitely have discussions over what it is you're willing to compromise with someone.
You just made me remember.
You can discuss wholeheartedly what your boundaries are, what you're willing to compromise on. You can definitely wholeheartedly be open. Doesn't matter what type of relationship it is. Again, this is for all relationships. Because you can't change nobody. They got to want to change. And you got to make sure that's something that's worth changing. Because you could be in a situation where a motherfucker wants you to do make you a grimy motherfucker. Once upon a time, Green Girl had been locked up in her youth.
Right.
Being someone who was not a troublesome person, being locked up, when you go to jail, all the motherfuckers want to turn you the fuck out.
Real talk.
Boosters want to make you boosters. Little drug dealer girls want to make you drug dealer girls. Girls that sell ass, they want to teach you how to sell ass. You got to survive out here. Like every type of motherfucker there was out here, every type of criminal, they want to change you and make you a better criminal. They want to make sure you survive a little bit different, especially if you look like someone that don't do shit. That's a change too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want that, and I chose not to do those things. But you got to understand what it is you're willing to change. Is it beneficial to you, and is it something that's worth it? And then maybe you don't want to change, but maybe you're willing to bend. Maybe I can compromise with you and meet you here in a situation. I don't have to meet you all the way at the finish line, but I can meet you halfway on some of this shit. That's the thing. People got to be grateful and gracious that a motherfucker would even think and have the idea or have it on their heart to even do that for you. Because we live in a very selfish fucking world. And you gotta be to survive. Whether people like it or not, everybody living in survival mode. Even the wealthy motherfuckers, they live in survival mode too. That's why they go vote the way they vote. That's why they go do the things they do, because they surviving for what they need. So that's a real ass thing. And we don't speak to that enough. So you can't change nobody, but you can damn sure say, hey, these are some options and some things we can do. And this is what I'm willing to do. What are you willing to do? That's my thoughts.
All right.
Same Floyd.
What you think about changing people?
Oh, changing people. Question is how people want to change. You know, right now this world moving real fast to me, and time is crucial. So being receptive to change is going to be easier, and it's get easier. Easy is ain't going to be the hardest for some, because it's already changing some people when they don't know it. The world changing us, people in it. We affected by a lot of shit. Money changing. Sometimes I get thinking it's losing its values.
It's losing its value.
For real. So and if it's like, are you a man of your word? Shit. Is the value of your word gonna change?
That part.
So, in changing people, no, you can't change people because people have to be willing to change within themselves. And that's with every aspect. What are you really trying to change about yourself? You know, that's where it starts. Change yourself, you can change anything. For real.
I think
Both of y'all hitting that shit, man.
Yeah, do that shit. Okay, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Another thing I want to say it's a thing called a influential change and a manipulative change.
Ooh, thank you, because I was thinking about that.
And it's just what kind of person are you? You know, that's another way you can change people, because people do have an effect on people.
I think that's where the root of narcissism comes from.
You know, so. All right.
All right.
I agree with you, saying I think that's where the root of narcissism comes from. I firmly believe that, you know, we hear that word, especially last year, narcissist. That was like the word of the year. And the reality is, it's just a person that knows how to manipulate people to do the shit they want them to do. And that's where that falls into, and that can change you. And that shit is so heavy and difficult and hard to work through, because it's like you're trying to jump through hurdles to figure out, meet this motherfucker where they at. They dangling strings, playing the whole time. They know what they doing.
I don't like people like that.
That's a real ass thing too.
All right. Well, y'all talked about it more on the way of y'all trying to change people. I'm going to answer it in another way. It's more like me, like basically not fucking with you. You know, like changing people. Like, like I'm not going to sit here and continue to do business with a person who's not helping me with business type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, look, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to tell this story. And this is a real life story, and this shit just happened. That's why I say these couple of days has been straight. I had to straight switch people out, man. Like, and it's because they made me think of. I've been receptive. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when I met the Green Girl. We actually didn't meet until the Yours Awards. Yep. I didn't even know who you was until you went up there and grabbed.
I had never met you. I tell people that all the time. I want an award from people I don't know. I never met Tweezy. I didn't know anybody. I walked in literally green. I didn't know anything.
And I still didn't get it. Well, I'm colorblind anyway, so I don't trip off so much of colors. But I still didn't get it.
Right.
I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then once it happened, it was like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this. That's how I work with people. I'm a genuine individual. If I like, just like how me and you came, you know what I'm saying? You came and played me your music, and it wasn't like I hopped on your shit. I listened to it more than once, and to me, that's real motherfuckers who will do that.
Yeah.
Instead of listening to your shit one time and then either fake like they like it, or, you know what I'm saying, just don't give it nothing.
Right, because the reality is you got to let stuff breathe. You got to listen to it and digest it to understand it.
You better, especially if this is my people and I fuck with you. At least I'm a elite now. If you somebody I might not know or something like that, I might not even listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But
I can be honest and say that because I got too many other artists that I need to be pushing in goddamn way. But I digress. But this is how I fuck with individuals. So this story I'm about to tell, this is real shit, and it hurt me, but a lot of this shit already hurt me. So it's like the hurt shit is just a phase to me. I know I'm gonna be hurt.
Right.
So I'm just go through that phase. But as far as trying to go back and try to get my mind to figure out a way to fuck with them again, that's not gonna happen. Mm-hmm. We're gonna move on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'll take the hurt. You know what I'm saying? But so it's a situation with an individual that's doing basically they trying to get me to go in with them on bringing a big artist here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we going places trying to get the pops. We all know how to get. We all know them type of games. Mm-hmm. But this person is trying to get me, and we talking $30,000, $50,000 type shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what we own. So somehow we get this one local artist, L.A. Foes. Y'all remember? Y'all know who that is? You know who L.A. Foes is?
I gotta hear it.
Yeah. He was popping at the time, right? So the price was what it was. You know, I put half down because, you know, I already know how that worked. And whatever happened, it didn't happen. So it's like this with me. If me and you was partners, it didn't happen, I ain't get my money back. None of that shit. None of that. I did not get my money back. You ain't even finna be on. I'm not finna get, because this is what I'm going to tell you, Green Girl. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you, St. Floyd. I believe that you are intelligent.
Right.
I believe you're intelligent.
Right.
Yeah. So either you playing me, and that's all I can see.
Okay.
Fuckery, man.
That's all I can see. Because I'm going to believe you're intelligent before I believe you an idiot. Mm-hmm. And regardless if you are an idiot, you still owe me that money, because if it was on me the other way, I still owe you that money, because if I'm an idiot, I better pay for that.
So they didn't put no money in?
Fuck no.
Nah, yeah.
Fuck no. Fuck no. So these are the type of things when I say, you know, these are the type of things that lead to exactly what y'all were talking about in trying to change. Because I could be the type that just dog you out, tell everybody your name,
and all your business,
and all that shit. But I don't do that. You know what? But I do tell my peoples who come to me thinking that you this, you know.
Yeah, we put the disclaimer out.
Yeah, but I'm changing people like that. I ain't fucking with you. Why would you? For you to think that you can tell me some excuses and think that we're still gonna be cool
after the fact.
Yeah, it's kind of like, why would I want to be around people like that?
Right. Because how often do you do business like that? But that's why you have to sit back and observe folks for a long time. That's a very hard lesson that I learned this year. Yeah. I'm still new to a lot of things as well, business-wise. So when I try to do different things, first of all, people have been very great to me, so I try to be just as great to others.
All day.
And in my experience,
give a clap.
In my experience, I feel like when you're new and you're trying to accomplish something, I think that people forget that you might do something really well one time, and that's great. Mm-hmm. But it's the consistency that matters. So you have to do that one thing more than one time.
Talk to him.
So I have a habit of, I don't celebrate certain things. I don't have time. I've gotten so many little diplomas and things. I don't celebrate it because I don't have time to, because that was just that one great thing. Great. Mm-hmm. I accomplished mastering learning it. Mm-hmm. Now I have to master doing it. Man. And you have to master doing it so much to where you don't think to do it anymore. You already have a complete process. You can't do something great one time and feel like you've struck gold.
Right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I know what you're talking about.
You didn't strike gold. You did well today. Mm-hmm. You know, when we look at the people we admire and look up to, Motherfuckers wasn't winning every basketball game for the basketball heads. Motherfuckers wasn't winning every fight for the people that's in the boxing. Everybody wasn't winning all the races. Your favorite artist didn't win all the motherfucking awards out the gate all the time. It's something called a sophomore slump for a reason. Because you knock it out the park the first time, you got to prove to me that you can do it again the second time. You might not get it the second time. You might get it again the third time. You might not get it again for the fourth or fifth time. You got to stay consistent, so you can't have this expectation of being the it. Right. You are the. No. Keep working. Keep trying. And we fall into this so easily where we assume that because we did it this time, it's going to be the greatest of X. It's not. Yeah. Shit has to happen. You have to learn. How do you learn if you don't continue?
You can't be complacent. You can't be complacent in that thinking. You'll be hurt a lot. You'll be hurt a lot. All right. So, since you heard Green Girl, I got to talk to you. I got to talk to you about this situation that was at DB's.
Let's talk about that because that's been on my mind. I found it interesting. So you go ahead and you say it, and I'm gonna tell you what I said. Man, that's why I said I've been receptive because, I'm gonna say the whole story so you can let me say the whole story because the point of it ain't gonna sound like the point of it. Well, it was hard. Okay. So I go up in DB's and I go there because it's one Elizabeth Liz. She is so nice. She's a nice man. She make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? She is very fucking in tune to her who she serves. Right. I like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm coming at for. Okay. I'm in my zone, feeling good. I see her, so I automatically think about you because what you was like, I want you to be known as da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I see her, and I'm like, I don't remember, because she got a twin that worked there. Okay. So I'm like, I don't remember if you the twin, da-da-da-da. And she like, I took it in that, and, start talking bad and saying da-da-da-da. And while she doing that, because I know we in a place of business, I just sat there and just let her say it. And then she looked at me and was like, because, I'm just looking at her while she talking like that. And she looked at me and was like, so do you get high off of them? I'm like, yeah. And then that's where I left it at. Right. And she was like, well, da-da-da-da-da-da, just talking a whole lot of bullshit and saying stuff like she said it was a million milligrams and this and this and that. And I already know she lying, so I'm not saying nothing. Right, like I don't talk like they probably don't know why a motherfucker played them. No, I'm looking at a thing. You know what I'm saying? And she steady talking, and then when she was like, yeah, those was fake. And I'm like, no, they wasn't. She was like, what you mean? Because I took 3 of them. I didn't even. I'm like, okay, say that then. Say that you didn't get high. I can understand if you didn't get high, but you said that they're fake, and I know they're not fake. I seen her make these. I know they're not, and I get high off of them. And if after I leave here, I'm going to go buy some more off of her. So regardless of what you say, you know what I'm saying? So I'm basically telling her that. Then she kind of, let me finish because I was on her. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. And I'm like, I said, because I'm like, so it's cool that you didn't get high, but I don't even want to talk. Well, I can. This is where she started fucking up. Oh, well, I got some that's da-da-da-da-da. I said, so you selling? No, I won't sell them to you. I'm going to give it to you so you can tell me and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I don't even want a gummy from you now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel, I ain't even in your mood making me not even want to fuck with you. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah. She was like, well, why are you offended? I'm like, because that is my friend that you talking about. And I know that they are real. You just said they fake, and then you trying to sell me give me a gummy
And I don't even want. She straight brought the gummy over here because I tried to, because it was a break in there, and the dude right next to me, this how real this shit was. The dude next to me was like, "You did better than that. You could have did way worse than what you did." He was like, "You did well with how you." Because he was feeling what I was saying. So she came back. After that, she came back and started, and I was like, that's when I text you after that. Because I'm like, look, she brought the gummy and set that motherfucker right there, right? And I'm like, look, because she asked me, well, I don't know why you. Because she's saying I'm not listening to her, and I'm telling her, well, you not listening to me because I heard you. I listened to everything you said. You said it wasn't 100 milligrams, and then she added, well, no, not just that. Like, so you still gonna keep. So basically, I told you that this is my friend. I done got high off her stuff, and I'm gonna always support her. And you steady telling me more. You trying to convince me even more with extra shit. Are you not understanding that I don't want to talk about this? As a waitress in a establishment where I'm coming to do service here, you should shut the fuck up.
I
all right.
Like,
and wait a minute, one more.
Okay, because I feel like I got it now.
So after that, dude got up. He was like, "Man, you want a beer?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it." He was like, "You know what? I like your ethics. I like how you," because he saw me, and I forgot to say this. I don't want your shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want your shit. She said, "Oh, you ain't gonna take it. I don't want to feel like trying to throw. I don't want to feel like we got beef." I was like, "It ain't no beef. I don't want your shit though."
So I could tell you what this really sounds like. What that sounds like to me is I came in, I did my thing. Number one, I made quite a bit out of that. One day I did step up in there, and I was told I could come back. I'm stepping on your toes, sweetheart, because apparently you're selling somebody's product, and this is stepping on their toes, and you haven't even met me. I never tell anyone anything is a million anything. I automatically tell you I custom make my products. That's literally what we discussed with those young ladies that was in there. And the one very small young lady came out that she was very, very apprehensive, and I peeped that, and I gave it to her. I did not sell her anything, sweetheart. I gave to. Her friend came back with money because they didn't want to take anything for free. I wasn't selling shit to y'all. I had already made my money at the bar, sweetheart. I was giving that to them as a courtesy because you allowed me to make my money real quick. I get it. I'm stepping on somebody's toes, baby, but you ain't got to lie about my shit because I'm stepping on your toes. That's number one. Number two, for those of you that have not encountered Green Girl, let me tell you a couple of things about cannabis. Your body determines your reaction. Yes, there are things out there that are not good, but 1,000% when you're dealing with pure cannabis, as I work with, your body determines your tolerance. Same way it does with alcohol. Everything's gonna hit you different. And so, sweetheart, if you're taking 3 gummies that are 100 milligrams a piece and you still don't feel them, I have a couple of questions about your health, and I also have a couple of questions about what you're doing on the side. Touch your nose a little bit. You probably feel a little bit. What you doing out here? Do you have an alcohol problem? Does your liver function properly? If your liver functions properly, then we need to look at some other things. But what we won't do is discount me as a small business owner because you don't know shit about me.
Man.
Have a great day.
Boy. And I'm going to be really, really honest with you. She was animate about, she was very animate, and it had me shaking in that bitch.
I appreciate you. But what that tells me is I'm stepping on toes because if you had that opinion, you can have your opinion, but you don't have to give what you have in your pocket. Bitch, I don't know you. So why would I take some, if what I have doesn't work for you and I get high off of it, I don't know what the fuck it is that you got, boo.
Right. Take that shit.
People don't understand your body determines your tolerance, not me, but I can custom make it for you however you like.
Okay. All right. Where we at? So we got her. That's good. I want to say one more thing, man, before we go to this break real quick. So y'all know I own the fourplex, right?
Okay.
I normally don't be wanting to talk about my people's name, but I straight. So I'm evicting some individuals, right? This is my first time evicting people. You know what I'm saying? So this is my first fourplex. So, you know, these tenants have been in this building for a minute, you know, and somewhere doing the fucking, what you call it, the COVID shit, all that shit, you know, how they was doing the little rent shit, motherfuckers want to fake and act like they can't fucking do shit, so now they want to do that shit. So that shit didn't fall through for them. I don't know why, I don't know what the fuck, why they didn't get it or what the fuck they didn't do, they didn't get it. So that added on to their fucking rent shit. So we work out a plan, these motherfuckers just start falling back. Long story short, these motherfuckers $5,000 and more in debt with me. You know what I'm saying? With these individuals, I done straight. They could have got put out because they were doing some wild shit over there. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm from the hood. I'm from the South Side. I was raised around motherfuckers who sold drugs and all that shit. So I accept full responsibility for all this shit that I'm about to talk about. Mm-hmm. But it's just the point, and you know what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I knew what they was doing. Mm-hmm. I ain't finna sit here and lie and say all that shit. So, but I ain't no snitch, and I ain't on that. And the police came to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I got called with the motherfucker with the pole well, and they know the address. I only did what, as me as a owner of the property would legally could say, and it was who signed that lease. Mm-hmm. And that's all I can say to you. I don't know what's going on over there.
Because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is what you know. You just told me all this shit. You know my what was my question? Why you ain't arrested?
Why, what are we talking for?
Right, like y'all telling me all this shit.
And that's baiting itself. Really.
Yeah, I'm like, so what happens? Y'all? And dude got straight pissed off at me. He was mad. He was like, "Well, next time use blah 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 to get better tenants." I'm like, okay, thank you.
What's that have to do with you doing your job?
But you know what I mean? But my point, man. So you know, I'm on more of that level. You know what I'm saying? So while we going through this, and I understand, you know, karma. You know, you gonna go through whatever you gonna go through. So I'm not looking at them on that level. I ain't gonna say I ain't mad, but I'm keeping it more business. This is what happens. Shit happens like this. You gonna have that. That's a risk. You know what I'm saying? So. I go through, so we do the judgment in like November, man. I think it's way before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? They know they gotta leave.
Right.
So the thing is, I gotta wait 10 days to file this fucking sheriff shit. Because they just don't do it all. It ain't like, all right, I go down here a victim and it all happens. No.
Damn, so Matlock lied.
So, yeah. So, I got to wait 10 days. So, I wait 15 days. Because I'm trying to see if these motherfuckers trying to get out. No, they not. So, I do that. These motherfuckers tell me I can't, they won't be there till January 11th. First, when I went and did it, they didn't know when they was going to be able to do it. Mm-hmm. But they called me, and then it's January 11th. So they said they was going to serve them. They was going to know. This week, so I'm looking because I'm getting pissed. I'm just going to be honest, because if you own the building and the fucking tenants in there ain't paying, you still got to pay that mortgage.
Yeah, that mortgage still got to be paid.
And they in there, living in your shit for free. Squatting. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm pissed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got to walk in, and I stayed there. That's what type of landlord I'm in. Y'all want to know what's going on in my shit right now.
So I'm in the building.
Yeah, I'm in this, and so I feel hella disrespected.
Right.
Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I understand this is a business, and I can't move like that.
Because your business person has to be different from your person, and that's what people be forgetting.
Exactly. So So, you know what I'm saying? I sent my queen in there at the time to do a inspection. And I already had the maintenance dude. I got a neighborhood maintenance dude to go in there. So it's dog shit all in the motherfucking basement. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very, and these are, it's very, very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's big disrespect, big trifling.
Super trifling. So, you know, and this is last night. I pull up, I don't know what happened, but I pulled up last night. And, you know, I'm looking and I don't know what makes me, I call the maintenance dude. I'm like, what you doing January 11th around whatever time? He's like, I should be free because I'm going to have him help me lock up the shit, change the locks,
do everything,
and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, man, I guess they just gonna be there until I'm gonna have to go through the whole motherfucking thing with these motherfuckers.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, man, me and cause the upstairs for me, tenant, he was like, yeah, me and her were talking about that, and she said that they said they was gonna make you pay and blah 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 blah, and I'm like,
so you talking shit?
So you know what I did, right? I went right around that mob, put my shit. I damn near lost my keys, man, because I was so, because I had to get this shit off my chest. So, because I wasn't gonna say shit to him. I wasn't, because I already see y'all how y'all move. I can already y'all
I
don't
see
fuck
what type
with
of time
me.
y'all on.
Yeah, so I went and knocked on. Dude came to the door. I said, I want to talk to you and your wife. You know what I'm saying? So they come out. I'm like, I don't know if y'all know, but I know more than y'all think I know. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to come over here and just say that I feel real like y'all played me. You know what I'm saying? I could have motherfucking had the popos. I could have snitched on y'all. I thought that we were better than what this is. You know what I'm saying? And I probably cussed somewhere in there because the wife kind of got super F for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, because I let them talk because I'm here to talk. I'm looking them in there because I want you to know. You
This is where I'm standing. Like, you need to understand this where we at.
Yeah, because it's y'all thinking, I don't know, it just when dude said that, and like you said, that you talking shit, you are really disrespecting me in my business, and this is what I'm saying like this, because your excuse is, that's why I say I don't think you're stupid. When you play stupid, you want me to think you stupid. Do you really want me to think you stupid?
Because you don't want me to behave like I think you stupid. You ain't gonna like it.
Yeah. So, y'all are two grown, able-bodied, black individuals. It's a white, handicapped, older one individual who can't hardly walk down the motherfucking steps, who goes to work, and pays rent all the handicapped by herself.
You just don't have the will.
You ain't fucking with me. You ain't fucking with me. How can, if I'm allowing you to make money out this bitch, I let you rent out the garage so you can do tents in the back. You got a whole wife. It's you.
Hold on.
Talk.
Hold on. I think I missed something. So y'all trapping. You can't even pay for the roof for you to trap. So when you leave this motherfucker, where you gonna go? How's that gonna work for you?
I'm not understanding.
What kind of money you making? Are you not making money?
What are you doing?
What is happening?
And then they throw that in my face. I'm like, look, man, I'm from the South Side. You talking to I'm not the Asian motherfucker. I'm not the white person. And I live here, brother. I'm from the South. I know y'all peoples. Come
I
on.
can see you.
So,
You really gotta be like, no, but I can see you.
I can
My
see
eyes
you.
are here, motherfucker. You know I'm here.
Man. So
Tweezy, oh my god.
So these are the type of things like I have been confronting like all like 2024 into like 2023 into 2024, just peeping certain things. And I'm gonna end with this so we can hurry up and go to a break and come back because we gotta get on. We gonna have to get on this next subject real quick. The last thing I want to say, because this like business partnership. If you're a videographer and if you're an artist, you know, 5-year, 10-year, whatever the case may be. I know if Green Girl, if I say, hey, we got a event, I think the only question you may have is how many people are we expecting?
That's literally my question. How many heads?
That's a valid question, but it won't be what should I bring?
No. I know what you want from me. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just want to know how many people finna be in the building. I need to be able to know what kind of type time I need to be on, but what do I bring?
So with that being said, I had to cut somebody loose because of that. Also, the Most High, it was a lot of other things that led into that, and I think it was more on opportunists. Is one thing I'm gonna say about opportunists. I do like opportunists, but you, how can some opportunities are not? You should not jump on if they're not for you. If they're not for you, and there's somebody around you that is way more equipped for, you might want to put them in there or stay out of the opportunity, because it might show your, as an opportunist, it'll fuck you up, because that's what happened with me.
It'll showcase your weaknesses.
Yeah.
So basically, what you really saying, because it's not the opportunist part, is understand your level. If you are a novice, you don't attempt the $100 event with the 100 people that's gonna be there. You want the little pop up with a little slow flow so you can kind of pick up a little bit.
Yeah. And I've learned that early.
Oh, yeah,
I'm a very humble individual.
You get your ass whooped real quick when you think you can do something. You get out there overwhelmed looking crazy. I've done it. I ain't ashamed. Shit.
and I'm going to go on the record, and this between all my people who fuck. I ain't going to say their name out loud, but you know who I'm talking about. And I'm going to say I'm going to say the song, but I ain't going to say the names. I don't got to. But y'all should have did that whack ass shit. I'm tired of people making me have to go the 100 miles to tell you that either you're whack, either you can't do this shit, or you need to tighten up your shit. I'm tired of having to go all the way. You should know these things, man. What you say, 35 and up, you should know. I'm humble enough to know that I don't want to get on no anime shit or no motherfucking super high ass lyricist shit. I might not want to get on a track with Stefan Urkel if it's about lyrics. Hell no. I can be honest and say that.
Know your lane.
I know my lane and I'll be happy with it. But get on some hood shit, get on some motherfucking dollar shit. Yeah.
That's your
I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna get on there trying to say 100 million super big words and double tundras. No, that's not my game. That's not how I get down.
Well, but this goes into y'all's hip hop conversation. We got a break to get to, but this goes into y'all's hip hop conversation when motherfuckers be trying to who's the best for what lane.
There you go.
For what lane? Because motherfuckers is pressed about people. Oh, that person they shouldn't be the poster child for Bitch, they in their lane.
I'm a Pimp C fan and
he ain't the best lyricist, and I love the swag. That's my cat. You know what I'm saying? And before that, it was Snoop Dogg. Then before him, it was Cube. Before him, it was Rakim. You know what I'm saying? So them all different lanes and all type of shit. And I think Lil Wayne one of the GOATs. You know what I'm saying? I think Eminem one of the GOATs. So you have to be humble when it comes to anything you're doing, but at the same time, you don't have to be humble about knowing your lane.
Know your strengths. Understand what you can do. Don't jump out here talking about you.
Let me say this one more before we get to this. Hey, don't, because when we did that show, it showed how whack it was. It didn't go with it. Y'all never did no song that even looked like that. Why would you get on there? Ugh. Anyway, let's get to this motherfucker.
Alright, y'all, we finna take a break. I'll be right back.
Let's take this motherfucking break. I just had to get that off my chest, man. That shit pissed me off for real. But trying to be you doing business, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You try to not be that. But what you say, we gonna be talking about this next time.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The shot of liquor is the foreplay. Then I give them all the score, man. Take your time, try to go slow. You got to wind up. Don't be surprised, told you it might fuck your mind up. Simmer down. It may get too good to you, maybe too much for you. So you wanna be my nigga now? You love the way I'm flexing in this dress, and now I feel it out. But don't make it an issue. Relationship goals, keep all your hoes on standby. I'm good on my own, and niggas don't understand why she don't want no man. Don't want no man. She just need a dude that got that tool and keep it handy. Giving it to her good to do some damage. And she want to show she don't want no man, bitch. Ass everywhere, who you know don't spill a drop, dancing with the glass in the air. He say he tryna pay for Gucci bags.
Yeah. That was JL Music with No Man. Shout out to JL, straight from Brooklyn. She was on Who's Mike Is This and Louis Wood Radio earlier, I think, coming into the new year, man. So shout out to her.
We are back on the Philosophy Show, man.
I'm trying to, man, we ain't got no comments on it. That's kind of crazy right now. I know you got some people on your line. What they talking about? They ain't said nothing. They just.
I know they've been corresponding. They done had some things to say.
Man.
They was agreeing with us.
all day. Well, I'm, before we play this clip, Katt Williams, because what I'm going to play is like one part of what he said about just a specific situation, because I'm going to say this with him. I love him. That's one thing I'm going to say, man. And I don't know him, never met him. I'm going to just say this. I love his personality. It's a few people that I listen to their interviews, and I actually start liking them from their interviews. And Kirk Franklin was like the first one of closer to this year. That the way that he think about religion as his religion, it's not like how other people think of that religion. He's not judgmental, because he's been a porn addict, and open. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's out there dancing. He's living and still believe in his shit. And he's like, the way he spoke on it, like, I don't do. There's too many people personalizing the Bible, you know, with the gay shit and all that shit. Like how he explained it in his way, it made me respect him more with how he moves with the religion. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not judgmental. He's really not judged. I never met somebody. He's living as man
instead of trying to live as someone that considers themselves a disciple. He's living as a man. Yeah, as a man. Because the Bible flawed, was written by men. They were scribed. I mean, you know how I feel about it.
all day. So, but Katt Williams, you know, I felt a lot of. I would say 80% of it was truth, 20% of it was comedy promotion. That's how I saw it, because I listened to it more than once, because when that type of truth come out about the entertainment business, it only comes from people like Dave Chappelle, Kanye West to an extent. You ain't gonna hear this shit from P. Diddy or Jay-Z. Right. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Even with Tupac, I don't think he even really knew how. If he knew how deep it was, he spoke on it, but was more on some Black Panther type shit. You know what I'm saying? Guys like Dave Chappelle and Katt Williams speak on it on a whole nother level, because like the Kevin Hart shit, I follow Kevin Hart. He wasn't lying, but it only thing I don't agree with him on, I don't even know if it's about agreement, but he's right. The motherfucker was planning. That's what he was real to me. That's all he wanted to say, was he was a plant.
So can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Have not heard or seen the interview. I have no true understanding of what exactly happened besides him airing out his opinions and grievances about people.
Yeah, pretty much what it was.
I haven't officially seen anything. Of course, I'm on social media promoting my thing, so I see a lot of clips. Lots of clickbait. Lots and lots of clickbait. And from all the clickbait that I've seen, these are all things that I've heard him say before.
True.
So I wasn't really shocked. And my first thought was, look at how these people eating this bullshit up. Yep. He must got a show coming.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, he got a show coming. I said, okay, that was smart. And my daughter even called me, you don't feel no kind of way. He basically telling how he feel. And I was like, like humans do. We all tell how we feel. She was like, you don't feel bad. I was like, well, I don't think he wanted us to feel bad for him. And I also don't think that. And I also don't think he really give a good goddamn what anybody think of it either. Because this ain't the first time Katt Williams has done this.
True.
I was like, unfortunately, I don't have an opinion one way or another, because I got this, that, and the third I'm dealing with. So this is great entertainment, but right now I ain't got time to be entertained. Right. But he did what he came to do. And I was like, and all these people responding, I was like, if he has an opinion, they also have their right to an opinion. I heard a lot of things about joke stealing and shit like that, and I'm like, none of that is new. People steal ideas, and sometimes people have similar ideas. I don't know, and I'm not gonna dig that deep to research some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me, because I ain't getting paid off of it.
Right.
But he did exactly what he needed to do to air out his grievances for himself, for him to. He didn't just help out himself here and promote his shit. He also allowed the opportunity for other motherfuckers to.
He came on Shannon Sharp shit. Shannon Sharp. That was that was the right platform.
Dig deeper. Look a little broader.
I just know that part.
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is, now all those people that he discussed, they also had the opportunity to get on their platforms for their own motherfucking people and help strengthen up their own money.
Yeah.
Just see, so where I be trying to make people understand is, y'all eat this bullshit up so much and don't see how that just helped everybody eat anyway.
Right.
We could really be doing the same things out here in the streets, but y'all can't do that because y'all can't get past the bullshit.
It's a lot of bullshit.
This is the same. This ain't no different than when the boxers used to do this back when it was like in the 60s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. They wasn't really beefing with each other, but they was beefing with each other. But they had these spats, and everybody got paid at the end of that shit. But when it was some real shit going on behind closed doors, people was doing things for each other as they should.
Right.
I've heard.
Well, hold on, because
are you a Katt Williams fan?
I'm a Katt Williams fan.
All right. Well, hold on before we go, because if you're a Katt Williams fan and you follow Katt Williams, period, like you said, it ain't nothing he ain't never said before.
Yeah.
But that shit is real to him. He ain't just saying this shit like he believed this shit.
No. I agree with that.
No, I ain't going with that on that. I'm just saying, though, he do believe this shit. I done seen him at shows with the dude Blackman, the African talking dude, and
Michael
you could
Blackman.
tell he don't fuck with him. Like when they doing that shit, he don't fuck with him. Steve Harvey did steal his shit. Cedric Entertainer, Cedric Entertainer. No, Cedric Entertainer did steal his shit. You know what I'm saying? All these beefs that he's actually talking about are legitimate, and motherfuckers. The one thing I did get from it, and just period, I knew it was all. That's raw shit. He ain't stupid. He's a very intelligent motherfucker. So
agreed.
It's definitely for promotion for this tour that he's doing, and it's hella raw. So I give him the props for doing that shit and how he doing it. He said, now I got it. We gonna say that. He's talking about he don't come on there to sell shit. I heard him say that out of his mouth. But you gotta be selling this tour. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be selling this tour. But at the same time, he did drop some real gems out that shit too.
That's what I was trying to get to.
You know what I'm saying?
Out of everything else that was done, it was certain things that he was saying from the clicks and the clickbait that I got. You don't get to tell me what my experience is with you. That's some real shit. And people really need to hear that. And so for all these people that feel villainized right now, and you feel like whatever it was that you did wasn't so bad, it wasn't so bad to you. But I'm telling you what it was for me. And this goes back into boundaries. At this point, we have reached the point where I can't do this with you. I can't. I physically can't fuck with you like that. Yeah. And so that's a real ass thing. So we look at this all the time, and we just talked about that. This is a part of boundaries. But if you ever listen to him, or you listen to a Chappelle, or you listen to any of these people, even Taraji when she speaks, when she decides to speak, it's not that people even Monique. I might not agree with everything she say, but there are things that every one of us as humans can relate to. And the biggest thing is, your experience is your fucking experience, and don't nobody get to dictate what your experience is. And I could give you a little advice over here, and if you take it, that's great, and if you don't take it, that's great. But just know I gave it to you when I gave it to you.
Oh, real tough. Same Floyd. What you think? So I play this clip.
People don't want to change when it's time to change. And when when the motherfucker on your bumper, cause you're wrong. You know, I like Katt, you know, especially when it comes to the comedy thing. But this is art, entertainment. This is a battle. Mm-hmm. What if we like it or not? You know, it's always gonna be somebody that's disliking. You know, so hey, get on your shit, cause it's hard. Especially with that comedy shit, man. It's hard being funny. People don't believe Kevin Hart was a plant. I seen it in front of your face, the amazing come up of Kevin Hart. So it is what it is on that note. And
right, and I think that's all. Like, people take it as if he was hating. It's like, no, he just saying it was a plan. He was planted there. Like, okay, I mean, I don't see what's the big deal.
I think that when we say words, we take whatever emotion we want. So when they hear plant, people get super offended. Okay. And what I think that we need to understand is everybody got choices, and everybody has a plan made for them. When you go to any job, you get a plan. You know what it looked like to get to this level. You're given those steps.
Yeah.
So if you choose to deviate from them steps and do shit your way, cool. Mm-hmm. That's your way of doing things. Mm-hmm. If I choose to follow the guidelines that was given to get there this way, shouldn't be no fucking problem. Because you went your way, right? Mm-hmm. I should be free to go my way. Now, if you looking back, and you might have some resentments here and there, or not to say that he did, but I'm just using this as general for everybody.
Right.
If you look back and you look at the way you went about doing things, like, damn, why am I not? Well, I did it this way and it worked for me. Good, motherfucker. It was supposed to work for you. It was your plan.
Right.
I went this way. This works for me.
Yep.
What's the problem?
Yeah. So I'm with you on that. All right, so let's go to this clip, and this is way off of anything, but at the same time,
let's do it.
It was I actually like what he said. I'm just saying that.
I'm not spending my money on strippers. I ain't spending them on drugs. Like, what? Because if I go in a strip club, I'm only trying to get her out of there.
Yeah.
I have no intention of her or any other people being in this position. If I see a girl I like at the strip club, I'm telling her, you know, you don't have to strip no more after this.
Okay.
This could be your last day.
Check, please.
How about that?
Let's go.
What would it be like just to leave it all?
Excellent.
You ain't gotta be all
You hear me?
I don't even want you to go get your purse. Just leave it. We get new ID. We get new ID and credit card and social security card.
We don't need none of that. This life don't look good on you. You don't even look like a drug addict.
Got me thinking, Katt.
Yeah. You hear these athletes talking about, yeah, we was out there tricking. What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. Stop paying people that you don't have no respect for.
There you go.
It sets it up bad for us. We got women out here can't find a man because they acting like him. You are alpha. Now the alphas all want these subservient husbands. You can't have one.
That ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen. Sorry about that. Okay, go ahead. Boy, you done got me canceled how many times in this program? Where's the camera? I didn't write nothing. I said tonight. It's all been on these cue cards, and I'm just gonna keep reading them. Ask your next question.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Like I said, when I looked at it the second time, it was more like a straight. Like, he was venting. Of course, he was definitely venting. He was real. Like, I done went back and looked at that old shit of him. If you go back on Wild 'N Out, I can tell real emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like the Wayne Brady's and all of them, they professional emotion. They're not gonna show no anger throughout nothing. Katt Williams will on his set.
So.
And I peeped like these people that he was around. You could tell he didn't fuck with him. It didn't matter where he was at.
And to me, and that's crazy you say that, because on the way here, I was like, thinking to myself, like, why do people take emotions like it's the bad thing? Like, why are you mad if I cry? Why are you mad if I'm upset? Like, them real emotions. You should be more concerned if I don't say shit. If I don't show you shit, bitch, be scared. You don't know what the fuck is going on up here. It's the Lulu up here if I don't show you shit. You better hope you see some fucking tears from me. Because the second that you don't, that other bitch in the back of my head talking.
It's gonna come out.
All this finna be set off. You don't want that. That ain't who you want.
It's gonna come out, and I respect that man for that shit. I'm gonna say this though. It's exactly what you saying. Like after all the hype, it is hype. He did drop some gems, and at the same time, I do like the overall message was quit letting these lames write these stories, these lames, because I can fucking relate to that on the whole level, just on what we do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers out here are not real promoters. These motherfuckers out here are grandiose with their titles.
Yeah.
You got bums doing shit. Like real life bums. Doing shit. Yeah. And got their names getting held high. You know what I'm saying? And you're not really you're not, and people lying on their names because you know who fact checking these motherfuckers. The motherfuckers say any damn thing.
But that's the greatness about being able to watch this technology expose everything. Let me say this. We'll take it outside of our culture. Look at Britney Spears. Mm-hmm. I thought for a long time some of the shit that I was hearing from her was weird. Mm-hmm. But when you know the story of what the fuck they was doing to her, and you actually look at the names of these songs and the titles of these albums and the choreography to the shit, they were really enslaving that girl. Having her do this work, keeping her in a certain way, and y'all look at her and it's all laughs and jokes because she looked crazy. But what was she under that whole fucking time? She be right in your face. People tell you who the fuck they are right in your goddamn face every time. And you choose to ignore what they're telling you.
I can't say they name. I say it after we get off.
But we gotta look at that shit. So it's no different than our own situations. For everyone that has something to say about that shit with Cassie, if you a female, you definitely went back and looked at all this bitch old footage and you saw every emotion on their face. I don't know if I ever told y'all this before, but something that I learned is when you look at pictures, let's say you see a picture of somebody and they're upset. 9 times out of 10, one of their eyeballs is little and one of them is real big. So whenever you see these ads or these go back and look at pictures. When you hear these stories of shit that was happening, you got the artist or the comedian or whoever telling you, yeah, and on this day at this event, this was happening outside, and this was happening in the limousine, and this was happening on the stage. Go back and look at them pictures from that day. I guarantee you, one little eye, one big eye. You wear this shit, but people don't be paying attention to nothing else going on because they worried about the background shit, the things that don't matter. They don't give a fuck about you. Yeah. You gotta give a fuck about you before you go out here and work with people. You gotta have a certain type of discernment. And I think that I ain't watched the interview, but I know that that's one thing Katt Williams has always advocated for. Having discernment of who the fuck you're around and what the fuck their intention is with you.
Right. You right. That's why I fuck with him.
Katt Williams for president, goddamn.
Shit. All right. So we all agree that we need to. If we gonna, I'm sorry. I like strippers because you know that took me to heart when he said that. But I ain't got it like you, Katt Williams.
That's funny to me, but let me tell you something. I'm scared if a motherfucker tell me leave my purse and all my ID and that. See, that's serial killing.
We'll
nigga.
get
You
another
trying
one.
to? Yeah, we we can get another one, but let me go ahead and look at the one I can't remember. Now without that other shit, but you gotta remember, everybody in there ain't gonna see shit that way. They might be like, nah, this cool. This where I'm at. This what I want to do. So you can't save nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But my nigga, I don't strip or no shit like that. But if you just wanted to come and save me, let's discuss what we consider saving. You need some help. I heard you got blunt rollers. I can practice a little better. I roll them good for me.
All day. Hold on, I got it.
What the fuck is that?
All day. All right. You got something for us?
So today, I just want to say this: it's a lot of changes in the cannabis world. For those of you that don't know, and I know last year was really big. It was recreational. Everyone was so excited and so on and so forth, and that's great. But we still are in a prohibition. So with that being said, it's a lot of things that are happening. I don't know if y'all saw the article in the St. Louis Post-Dispatch about the Winter Canna Fest that was out in Park Hills, where they went in, they was like, oh, they said they weren't selling weed. They definitely were. And I don't know. If the article felt kind of biased, but I'm saying that to say this. If you don't understand the gray area of what's going on,
and I'm not saying no,
and that you are allowed to have alcohol basically everywhere. They even serve alcohol at the zoo now. You're allowed to have bars. You're allowed to do all these things, but you're not allowed to have consumption lounges, and you're not allowed to have those safe spaces. And when you go out and you all are just throwing different things with nothing, it kind of fucks us up in the game. And then for those of us that are all in this industry together, I'm going to need motherfuckers to learn how to work together a little bit better. I'm going to need for everybody to get off their own dick, because we're all trying to accomplish the same thing. And this is supposed to be unity, and I'm seeing too much fighting, bickering, arguing, pocket watching bullshit that ain't got shit to do with shit. And while they're doing all that, motherfucker, guess what we can't do? What we trying to do? Why y'all out here trying to throw each other down about events, names, and who's doing what? Fuck out of here. Not while we got all these motherfuckers out here just trying to throw things that don't know nothing about nothing, and we have the knowledge. Fuck out of here. Grow up. Grow the fuck up. Get off your own dick, straight up. People can't have they fucking yoga classes anymore. Can't get high and do the yoga no more. Why? Because they're doing different zoning and coding with the commercial buildings, so you can't fucking rent those. You really worried and pressed about what the next bitch is making or not making while we trying to strive to get it to where we can be open to do more shit? Really? Dumbass? Fuck out of here. I want everyone to like be a little more responsible and work together. Work the fuck together. How many more of us need to have the same fucking event and be mad because ain't nobody show up to all of them? No, motherfucker, they can't make it to all 6 and 7 of the same shit. Work together. Efficiently. All right, y'all. Have a good day.
And you know this, man.
Yeah, I heard him.
I said what the fuck I said.
Wreck time. You did Daddy Rich proud. Same floor, you ready, man? Or you need a break? You need a break. All right, good. And we about to go
to a video real quick.
Hey, Shy.
We'll be right back on the Philosophy Show.
I ain't mean to start the year off snapping on everybody, but that's what is happening.
We snapping on
What's up, Witty World?
Science
Floyd
No,
Boy.
straight up, though,
You know what it is. I love my city. We got it going on. That's what's grinding every day. Got the cards. We got the blue, block to block, corner to corner. You know how we do it. Grind every day.
Check the stats. Millions of us here. The fuck y'all doing?
Call it home. Floyd Boy, I miss you, drop. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. From the city where the good die young, where it's easy to catch a slug in the hood, play dumb. Where it's easy to catch a case anytime, any place. And real can relate to all the hate and the fake. How much money can I make? How much money do you make? Every hood, every block, then paid their dues, then made the news, then gave some family the blues. Don't get it confused. My city makes the best when it's due. You don't have a clue. Somebody might just give it to you. When all is due, the only thing that's promised to you is that it's due in a money-making habitat. What you want, know where it's at. If you got the dough, I'll show you what a product gas. Stories never told, cases still cold. Trials never close, cause the jury gets frozen and law about itself. Still no justice for us, it's like the Wild Wild West. Yeah, St. Louis, St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. Showtime, Barcelona, my city needs some action. They say that I can't make it, I might be. Show me. Savage in up off our village. Billikens, rappers, shakers. No matter what you're doing, under the yards they make some haters. Get around, ass brother. If you got it, I'll come get it. And if you got a problem, you can come pay me a visit. From Lee Bay to Bell Fountain, downtown to West County. It's money all around us. Out of town is coming find us in the club. Hey, poppin' out the 3 a.m. And if you ain't ready to turn it in and cross that bridge, for the party never ends. Till sunrise come again. Out of town to say your friends. And Seattle is all in. Jackers be like towies. Sometimes they can't ignore it. You're sleeping and should be working. It's like you're asking for it. Cause man, it get crazy. Weather make people shame. So I hustle daily. This how my city raised. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. My home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. My home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. My
Same floor with my city, my home, baby. Man, we hit a lot of shit today. I think we unloaded for them two.
Yeah, I was
times we
a
was
bit
gone.
aggressive today, y'all. Sorry.
Nah, we did that. That's what the philosophy show was
Yeah, I
all
wasn't
about.
getting green, girl. I was getting Danielle today.
Man, hey, Man, it's a lot of stuff I ain't talking about right now because I want to make sure that everything is what it is, which I already know it is, you know, but I'm just not ready to talk about it right now. But with that being said, between us that's on here who know what I'm talking about, it's different. It's different, and it's a good difference because I felt like I was being repressed. You know what I'm saying? I think, and it wasn't. There's no blame on nobody. It's just about if you feel that in a relationship you're gonna have restraints.
Right.
It's just it's just real shit. So I could say they were self repressed, but now that they're not, the things that I am missing, the stuff that I can utilize now, I like that better. I can actually get used to that. Right. I just wasn't trying to before. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, like right now for 2024, I don't have the same outlook on relationships that I did before, and it's not in a negative way.
Right.
It's just more of an understanding that I know, it's do you want to get to where you want to get to, or do you want to be in love? You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to pick that shit. And right now, I at least got to give this year my undivided attention on the career wise, and I'm good with that. And also with my kids, you know what I'm saying? My daughter sent me a heartfelt message the other day letting me know, because it's crazy, the Most High work in so many mysterious ways, you know what I'm saying? Because I was talking about that situation with somebody, and the next day she sent me this text message, you know what I'm saying? And it was just answered everything that I needed to it answered everything I needed to hear. So it fulfilled that, it let me know I'm staying receptive, like, all right, this is what it's supposed to be. Focus on yourself, focus on what you can control. All that, when I think about changing people, places, and things, it's actually me physically changing them. I saw a rerun coming to her. I'm like, okay, it's a rerun. We know what's going to happen. You know the people in your life. You have to change that. If you want to keep the rerun, then you're going to keep the rerun. But if you don't want to keep the rerun, take your ass to Kentucky.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Take your ass somewhere else. Change.
Right.
Actually change. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my coming into this year, even with the Katt Williams shit, like some people thinking like, well, it ain't that big. Well, for people who kind of getting tired of lame motherfuckers stealing shit from them and straight get the shine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we get tired of that, and we look like the bad guys when we say this shit. But it's not that. It's like, damn, can a hard-working individual get some help too? Can a motherfucker who give money away and don't be looked at all the time, can they get that same energy that these motherfuckers get?
Giving other people, yeah.
So I feel that shit, but at the same time, I understand that after you say it, it's still gonna be the same shit.
But that's where the most important thing he said was, you don't get to tell me what my experience is with you.
Yep. All day.
Because it's so easy for you to want to impress your emotion behind what you feel like your reason is as to why somebody feels away, instead of listening exactly to what they said. As I expressed earlier, it's a lot of people out here that'll be like, well, I just don't understand. Well, I told you in plain English what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand. Well, you're not telling me. No, I told you verbatim, word for word, what the issue is, what the concern is, what it is. At this point, you're not listening because you don't want to accept what I said. And that's a big thing across this world. Look at all the big topics that are coming up that people are like regurgitating about growth and healing. What's everybody healing from? Things that were done to them. Excuse me. Things that were done to them, they didn't feel that was fair. They didn't feel that was warranted. They didn't feel like they received a certain amount of love or attention. Mm-hmm. You don't get to tell me how I feel about what you did.
Right.
And that's the big thing that everyone is trying to cope from or deal with, and that's where coping comes in at. I didn't bring a water today, and it shows.
I got some out there.
But yeah, that's the big takeaway, and that's where the David and Goliath, because that's how it sounds to me, like David and Goliath. You got this big, and I'm this little.
Yeah.
You know, you always feel like the barriers are so big and they're so monster and massive that you can't overcome it. You can. You're just not always gonna get recognition for every little thing, and that sucks. That sucks, and that's something that a lot of us kind of deal with. You're not always gonna get your recognition. At least what they call it, flowers.
Yeah.
A lot of folks don't get their flowers till they gone.
Till they gone. Or they might not ever get it. You never know.
You may never get flowers.
Man. Say, ready?
So, bro.
Did we prime you up good enough?
No, we got a lot.
Blessings, Cancer.
Blessings.
Another year, you know. Let me take a deep breath. Because every day I wake up, I'm so thankful. Let me take a deep breath. For every breath that I take, I'm so thankful. See, you never really know how much you appreciate something till that something's not there. You never know how much you appreciate a pretty smile till that smile becomes a frown. See, life is a practice. Practice we practice every day. How you practice life is how you're going to manage your way. I've been receptive, very open, very judgmental, and I'm not ashamed of that. Because if I make the wrong mistake, it might be fatal. And I ain't trying to bet my life on that. I'm going to hold my breath a minute. Because I'm thankful for every breath that I take. And I know every breath that I take is proving it's no mistake. You only got one shot, one opportunity. I'm pursuing me, doing me. Pursue you. You only got one place to live, and that's home. Happiness. Bliss. Bliss is great happiness. Pain. Everybody has pain. Pain may hide inside a show, but no one knows how one pain feels. No one. We all go, we all wake up, we all do what we do. Is when the unnormal becomes not normal, that's when we need to change. It's like life is practice. How do you choose to practice? Choose to practice hard, choose to practice soft. Work on the things you need to work on. It's like that old saying, hey, I'm stuck in my ways. Mm-hmm. I never change. At least you thought about it. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't say you stuck in that way. You know, I used to think by this time I'd be a rich ass nigga. this and this and this and this. Then I thought about the color of the rain. You know? Man, got purple rain, black rain, red rain, green rain, the color of the rain. We even got see-through rain. Hey, these are only expressions I choose to adapt to, you know, because it's people just don't know. It's easy to die, but it's hard to live these days. So I practice. Shit, I practice. And that's only preparing myself for action. That's what practice is. Preparing yourself for action. You know? So, practice. That's whatever you doing. Practice. It ain't gonna make perfect.
I thought you would.
Practice. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's hard. That was a hard one, bro. I like that. And that's, man, I don't want to, all I know, what I got out of that, I need it. Because that's pretty much what we be doing, what I've been doing. It's like when we did that, so with No Let Up podcast, we doing clubs now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the plan is to, man, and the plan going like it's supposed to. We started here to get a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Then we take it to clubs because now we can go on to Wednesday because they on, you know, Wednesday, not a lot of people do shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a crowd we can bring to their shit. Blah, blah, blah. To all to come back to this motherfucker.
Right.
But we up in there, and it's a whole bunch of people that I grew up with were like, y'all know me from this, but back in the day, I was doing something totally different than this shit. You know what I'm saying? So these people know, we know each other from that. Motherfuckers, like on some hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit I don't even want to talk about on here, but we was in that. And now they packing up weed like you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we done grew up doing this shit already. It's just about, how did you practice? Did you practice with morals or did you practice on some scam shit? It shows. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. All day. Alright. Our last question of the day. What's in your life? Can you avoid your karma by doing good deeds?
It's kind of an oxymoron. Because if you're doing the good deeds, then you're going to always receive the blessings. So, I mean, karma is inevitable, but karma is not always bad. And I think that when we hear certain words again, we just are naturally triggered to hear the bad instead of the good.
Right, I like that. What you think, brother?
I'm a firm believer in karma. Good and bad karma.
Oh, damn.
You know, and that's why my name's Saint. You know, that's why my name's Saint. I believe in karma. I believe how you act, how you treat people, how is all a reflection.
Yeah.
It's just all a reflection. That's why I say practice. Practice. It's going to reflect what shows. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be that. Expect. It's not. Man, you do what you do. Go on, do what you do. Do what you do. But expect to do you. That's just how it works. And that's with any and everything. A lot of times, you know, do what you do. You know, it's unfortunate we had that's what I called it, the fortunate and the unfortunate. You know, so yeah, I'm walking karma. I like to call myself walking karma. So be careful how you treat signs. And I don't say that. I just say that. You know, I'm a man of peace. And what's up? Good. I don't like confrontation, but I see confrontation. And I adapt to confrontation. Well, you know, that's practice. You know, older things, seeing the old school and the new school, learning how to intertwine those, you know. So, karma, motherfucker. How you treat your kids, all of that. It's just a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Good or bad. And if you want good karma, do good positive things. Surround yourself with positive things. Blessings on blessings. You know what I'm saying? Just positive things. That's all. You don't be afraid to correct a negative thing. You know, that goes a long way. You know, how you correct a person. Because you ain't got to rah correct a person. You can give them insight on how they could, well, try this that way. You know, try it. Hey, why don't instead doing that, bro, try it this way. You know what I'm saying? And
give them an option.
An option, you know? So, yeah, karma.
Delivery. The delivery does matter.
Delivery, it always matters.
Always.
It always matters. You know?
All right.
Tweezy?
I'm going to say no. Like, can you avoid your karma by doing good deeds? I'm going to take it as if you trying to avoid bad karma. So you trying to do a lot of more good deeds. I don't think that's going to work. I think that you get what you deserve. Well, I ain't going to say you get what you deserve out of life, because some shit, I don't know. But if you are going out here and you doing bad things, or you have done a bad thing, it's going to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you try and do good things to curve it, you still going to get them good deeds. But you're still going to get that, whatever that was that you did, and you know you did it, it's going to come back somehow.
That's the equivalence of the powerful person that does, you know, bad business, but they go out and they give whatever to the community during the holidays, and they make sure they donate to these organizations, because that's supposed to offset your time.
Yeah. and and that's crazy. I did not ask this question to lead to this, but obviously the Most High didn't fucking did it itself. But that's what this Trump shit is finna be. Like, that's how he think things work. You do bullshit and then you cover up with a whole lot of other shit, and you're not gonna get caught. You're not gonna have to face up to this shit. So we're gonna see how this goes with America, because this election is about what this gonna show everything. That's why I fuck with Trump. That's the only reason I fuck with Trump, because he gonna put it up. He gonna make you just like them tenants made me do everything. Like, I gotta go to the wire with these motherfuckers. That's what Trump. You gonna do that with Trump? You're going to the wire. So this is either gonna be an all-out Civil War type bullshit, because Trump will take it there. He's not. If he lose, unless they put him in jail, what you think he's gonna do?
First of all, they gotta hope. He gotta hope that no more of them courts block his ass.
That's what I want to see.
But then you gotta also look at, now you got country ass states like our redneck ass state that want to now block the current president.
Right.
How?
That's what I'm saying.
How, Sway? Based upon what, my nigga? How are
Trump? It's the Trump.
How are y'all
dude.
coming up with some of this shit?
Trump
y'all
got these motherfuckers retardos. Come on. We ain't had this ever been.
And let me just be very clear, because I've watched. I've watched some things where I try to watch the little shows like the Turks and try to get a outlook that's totally different. I gotta hurry up because I gotta get set up somewhere. But they said the difference between the political parties right now is with the Republican Party, they know and accept that these people do dirt, take bribes. They know that that's expected, so they don't think anything of it. That's why they don't see these motherfuckers as being unethical. Because they already understand this is what they do. Okay. But this is the game plan. And then you have Democrats who refuse to believe that their politicians are doing this, taking the same bribes and doing the same things. And so they are willing to go toe to toe with you about it because they're not doing it. They're great Americans, but we ain't seen shit change on either side for the betterment of anyone. Right. So if Democrats, people that subscribe to this party, who don't really understand that you have to look at the values of each person individually, regardless of what party, if you can't accept the fact that these motherfuckers are just as dirty, if you think that they're not, think again. Because if they were not just as dirty, how are some of them also still fucking there and have produced nothing? See, that's where the other party, they know these motherfuckers do dirt, therefore we don't expect them to do anything less than.
You know where I'm...
And our party...
It's too hard to combat a lot of the shit that we are, like, people are voting for Trump and voting for Biden for. It's too...
And it don't have nothing to do with what they doing.
We all knew they was fucking... From Martin Luther King, we all knew that shit. So all that is, to me, is bullshit. It's to this now. Do you want a dictator? Do you want this actual... Y'all finna let Trump be the person who stripped the motherfucking Constitution?
I agree with you.
We couldn't do it with Martin Luther King. We couldn't do it with Barack Obama. We finna do it because of Trump?
No, hear me out. I agree with you. What I'm saying is because we're assuming that the most people that vote Democrat look like us, and that's not true.
I'm talking about me. I'm not tripping off. I already know that type of.
But here's the thing.
I'm not understanding the
But here's the thing. Those people that are voting for that man don't see it as a dictatorship that's going to be bad for them because they are aligned with that. It doesn't strip them. They don't feel like they've been stripped of anything. You got to look at.
I talked to this one dude. Because I know you don't fuck with Trump, but you taking up for what the Trump supporters do. I talked to a Trump supporter.
I'm not taking up for what they do.
And this dude said he want the government strip. I'm talking to him like I'm in the union. That's why I'm so good, because I want to hear what you got to say. You don't even know if I like Trump or not. I just want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear it. He's the only one who can go in there and tear down the government. I said, y'all want the government tore down? Hold on. Mm-hmm. I'm talking to a Trump supporter. Mm-hmm. Personally. He's like, oh, you want the government? I'm like, you want the government tore down? He like, he backed up a little bit. And I'm like, okay, what you gonna replace it with? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, Trump can do. I'm like, well, okay, all right. So what you want to change? All these people getting Social Security and I'm like, so you don't like Social Security?
So what I'm saying.
You know, it's like, what? Wait a minute. What's going on? I just want to understand, because I know when the Black Panthers and when we was trying to change some shit, y'all was damn near, y'all saying the same shit we saying now, and didn't want to change shit. What's going on? What's the difference? Trump's the difference? I can't follow with that.
What I'm saying now, as someone whose rights have already been stripped, I sit here, my female rights have already been stripped.
Super stripped.
So what I'm saying is,
they done went back on all that shit. I didn't believe it. This woman right here and you, both of y'all told me that was happening. And I did not believe y'all when y'all said that shit.
And so this is what I'm telling you. What you said, you didn't believe that was going to happen?
I did not believe
that's
that
the
shit
thought.
could happen.
What I'm saying, and I'm not defending anyone, I'm telling you what I heard on a show and how they depicted and they deciphered the difference between the voters. These Democrats still are voting the way they are, thinking that nothing's going to happen for us in the bad. And it's still happening. Yeah. And they haven't. So the average Democratic voter, what they were saying is they have not accepted the fact that these people still are not meaning you any good. The Republican Party thinks that these people are still.
The Democrats?
Yes.
Right.
I'm strictly talking about voters. I'm not taking up for anyone.
Yeah.
And so what they said was the Republican Party has accepted the fact that the people that are running things, they do dirty shit to get them whatever it is they think that they want. The problem is they don't necessarily understand how much it strips them of their rights. Because they don't think.
What part of it though? Because you got to explain this. You talking about selling those businesses or like foreign countries?
Just in general, these people. Listen, just hear me out because I'm strictly telling you what I saw on this show and what they were saying. The people in the Republican Party don't think that they're going to any of their rights are being stripped. They think that their rights are being strengthened because they see themselves as the average Republican Party member is someone who doesn't have anything holding them back. These people typically, they're the ones that are making the money. They typically are the ones that do have businesses. They typically are the ones that are protecting their interests. So all the things that are being taken away are not rights to them that make or break their lifestyle.
What you mean by taken away? What's taken, like the abortion and
they don't see those as rights. They don't see those as anything that's being taken away from them. Many of them. So they accept the fact that the people that are going up, the people that are supposed to represent them, they don't mind that they are crooked. They just want them to win because that's the goal for them to win.
I don't get
that's
the Democrat part though.
For Democrats,
I don't get that part.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
But explain that part to me.
The average person that votes Democrat, they are for making sure that everyone has a certain level of protections and rights. With that being said, they don't think that the people that are representing them also are crooked. They don't think that they do bad business. They think that they're thinking the way they are. And this is where we keep losing because even if
saying the Democrats are doing the same thing,
they're just as crooked as the Republican Party. We understand the entire government.
What's wrong with the voters believing that?
We understand that the entire government is crooked.
Correct.
Democrats don't believe that Democratic.
So you don't think Democrats got better morals than Republicans?
No, I don't. I think they all equally have the same shitty morals. So they not
the ones fighting to have abortion rights? Yes or no?
You do.
Yes or no?
And you're not hearing me at all.
No. I'm asking you.
You're not
I just listened. But I'm sitting here asking you a question. Yes or no?
I'm not talking about me personally.
No, I'm still asking you. Right? Do Democrats not push pro-choice?
They do and still vote against it.
Do they?
They do and still vote against it.
How many vote against it compared to the Republicans?
Pull it. I'm not saying the Republicans aren't. What I'm saying is
I didn't say that either, but I'm saying how many more Democrats
then we would have to pull. Let's go pull up this episode.
We all
let's pull up the episode and you see the clip and
we all agree that everybody don't think the same. I'm a political person, so I know all of them crooked, but it is a side of morals and it is a side of ones.
You're getting away from what the point was. The point was that they're saying the reason why Democrats are having a very difficult time with voting and having a very difficult.
Well, we're here to clear it up.
Okay.
That's what I'm on. I'm clearing it up. We can talk about why they like that. Of course, I know why they like that. But clearing it up, we should not be siding with Trump.
I'm not siding with anyone.
Guy.
I'm not
so
siding with anyone. So
all you Democrats that's actually Democrats, if you want to vote for Trump, morally, that don't work. You ain't a Democrat. Be a liberal. I'm more of I'm a liberal conservative. That's what I am. But if you go ahead, you know what? I'm apologize because I didn't know what you was going with it. I
was just telling you exactly how they said the average voter thinks and why.
We can't speak for we can't speak for them. We only can speak for ourselves. I'm just saying. I thought we were talking about shit. My bad. All right, let's get up out of here. That's what happens when we go over time.
We'll see y'all next week.
y'all. Yeah, I go. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think it's time we address it. Oh boy. Let's address it. Boy. Room, baby. Yeah. Couple elephants in the room, man. For sure. Did it. It's official. Address this. Y'all motherfuckers. Stacks brothers. Address this.
They said I couldn't, I knew I could. They said I shouldn't, I knew I would. What's already explained should be understood. Me and my nigga good, it's all love straight from the dirt. Dug up from the lot in the hood. All this fly shit ain't come without hate. Lies, fake niggas and snakes, masquerading as your foe. Like you won't give them smoke. Fuck a joke, I ruin these clothes quick. Take me for joke. Now they wanna holler my shit's dope when I had them high from the first quote. Think we ain't hear that bullshit blabber, idle chatter from the peanut galleries. Now these niggas on their knees from this anaconda squeeze, whispering please. Thought they knew me to murder, show them friendship separated by 6 degrees. Tried to play grown men, product the black cavemen. No need to plead, let go, nigga. I say when the windpipe no longer pipes win. When them pipes come out, their hands go up in the wind. Fuck friends, buffoons tie that like balloons, about to get popped soon. Take a room for real goons who get it from the mud, but eat with silver spoons. My testament to niggas turn hoes was once glue. Lying ass, ratting niggas faking like they true. Claiming OG, really bitches, acting brand new. Niggas got a problem with me, address it. I spread fruit. Let's take a head count and see how many breads they count and who really about what the fuck they yap about. Motherfucker. See, my mistake was time. Thinking that knowing niggas your whole life, and that time equates to honor and respect and loyalty. But a born snake, a born fake, can't operate outside its genetic code. That's not how they were built. If it ain't in them, well, what else would you expect from them?
Just enough this cook up, grind time, no look up. Look for me, I've been booked up, now I'm the big fish, they wanna hook up. Scene change when I pull up, scheme change like Mobucks. Lane change like hold up, used to know but now I don't know us. I got the glow like showed up, raw blue on my show chucks. Been dope since Robux, I'm in the psych war because no nuts. Slice of turkey like cold cuts, Max niggas couldn't hold us. Game change like cold crush, got an appetite for this gold rush. Niggas thought it wouldn't be us. Mad as hell when they see us. Mad cause niggas wanna be us. They keep praying hard to defeat us. Been counted out my whole life. Raise the count on my show price. Fuck half, I want the whole slice. Judge me, I need 5 mics. Top tiers, my flow game. Spark shit, I'm like propane. Niggas is not who they proclaim. Just ride away to my flow change. Instead of dropping like boom boom. Passing niggas like zoom zoom. Down to me is like too soon. The ways I make is like typhoon. Another level like Bo Show. I'ma always hit my free throw. Y'all boys niggas like Mojo. Just mad we did it, no promo. Y'all cash the checks, we just stack more. Wait to see how they act though. Planting seeds, my rack grow. I'm in the studio with my stack grow. Looking for us, we passing them up. Wanna beat us, we smashing them up. In a 2C, the pop in the clutch. How you go low when our status is up? Ain't no need for flashing them up. Keep believing in God we trust, cause he is the reason we running them up. Y'all left out, no seat on the bus.
Yeah, there you have it. Let's address this elephant in the room. Real niggas do real things.
He's a bait artist. He's a bait artist. That's why I fuck with Daddy, like Daddy Rich, like them verses. That's why I asked him, like, bro, I know you got shit that'll murder motherfucker, bro. He ain't. If you ain't worth it, he ain't gonna bring it out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right.